Hello, my name is Matt Clayton, and I am the Youth Programs Coordinator with Thrive Matsu. And this month is Reach 907 is going to share with us for our Thrive Partner Spotlight. Reach has shared with us in the past, but since they shared with us before, they've had a lot of changes within their organization. And so we felt like it was time for them to come back around. Today, I'm going to be speaking with Rachel Olson, the Executive Director, and Jessica Jones, the Community Development Director. Rachel, can you tell me a little bit more about the history of Reach 907?
Yes. Hi, Matt. I would love to. Uh, we started in 2014, and really our heart is all about at risk youth. So, any child who has been through one or more adverse childhood experience, we want to wrap our arms around them and support them. We have different programs. We have community programs, camps, clubs, mentoring, and we now have a new branch I believe we're going to go into in a second called Resilience Behavioral Health, where we're offering some clinical programming as well, assessments for diagnosis, and then treatment plans for therapy, group family therapy.
Great. Sounds sounds great. Jess, can you share with me a little bit about the vision and mission of Reach 907?
Yes, our vision at Reach 907 is that we want all kids in Alaska to know that they are loved and cared for. And our mission is to restore, empower, and strengthen Alaska's at risk youth and their families. And we do this by providing all of these programs that Rachel just spoke about.
Nice. So, Rachel, you segued into this a little bit, but tell me what's new with Reach 907.
Absolutely. Some of you are probably familiar with Youth 360's recent 2020 student survey. And on that student survey, 17% of students said, I do not feel like I matter to people in my community. That's what we're here for. We want that 17% of youth to know that they matter, their voice matters, and we're going after the mental and emotional, physical, spiritual, all around well-being and wholeness for youth. And yes, our newest thing is resilience behavioral health, where we're offering kids that are in our community program or a referral from another agency or a family in the community that needs support. We're offering additional services. So if you're an individual or an agency who needs to send your client our way, we can provide assessments that will provide a diagnosis. Our clinicians will prepare a treatment plan to help you work on life goals and objectives to help you on your journey to wellness. And then they'll set up therapy, group therapy, family therapy. We also offer some wraparound community recovery support services where we can put that youth with a one-on-one, what we call behavioral health aid, kind of like a mentor, basically.
Nice. That's really exciting that you guys have begun offering that. Can you expand a little bit about some of the partnerships with Resilience?
Sure. One of our number one partners is the Wasilla Office of Children's Services. That is our primary population we serve, our youth in their circle. So we take referrals from them and start working with a youth. Sometimes it's in our community programs, sometimes it's in the clinical, and sometimes it's both. We also have other agency partnerships that will refer children to us, such as Set Free Alaska for an assessment, or Adult and Teen Challenge for assessment, sometimes therapy. Trying to think of, I know there's one or two more. We're working on others as well. Beacon Hill, and then of course we do some things with Thrive and Youth 360, and love you guys.
We love you guys as well, and we really appreciate the partnerships. And that's a good segue into the question I have for Jess to talk a little bit more about the partnerships with Reach 907 and other organizations.
We have been super thrilled to start working a lot more with Thrive and Youth 360 and Young Life. It has been a really great collaborative effort. I'm going to refer to also to this awesome survey that we use this all the time in a lot of our speaking, but the survey that Youth 360 put out earlier, it was a 2020 survey, but it said the Matsu students who agree that they matter. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one that other adults.
Yes, yes.
I know that at least one adult outside of school and home who encourages me to do my best.
Right.
Only there's 8% of those kids that said no, I don't feel like there is that. Um,
Wow.
15% said not sure.
yeah,
Mhm.
and so I think like as the when people feel like they matter in their community, this other piece of it says that they are 5 times less likely to commit suicide, and
Right.
that's such an important thing to us, to what you guys are doing, and to what everyone in our community. This is starting to really affect us, and I just really feel strongly that we need to have this preventative effort that we're putting forth. And so I love the partnership that we're starting to have, and just the wraparound that we're all kind of getting in this together and really amping up what we're doing and putting our missions together to really bring these numbers down and to really make that next generation to know that they matter, their voice matters, and that they are cared about and loved, and that they have an incredibly bright future ahead of them. Mm-hmm. And it's the adults that we have to be taking that step to do that.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. Well, just to kind of connect some dots of different things you guys have said. Rachel mentioned the ACEs, adverse childhood experiences, and then just mentioned how important it is to have one caring adult in the young people's lives. And from an ACEs perspective, the difference between tolerable stress and toxic stress, the conditions can be exactly the same, but the one difference is having one adult in a young person's life saying, you're going to be okay, you're going to get through this, and just reassuring the young person that they're going to get through the circumstances that they're dealing with. That's the difference between the toxic stress that has wide-ranging physiological ramifications versus the tolerable stress that doesn't create so much physical change to young people. And so we really appreciate you guys. We really appreciate the work you're doing. Really appreciate the partnerships, collaborations with Thrive. Just earlier this week, Jess was leading our Kids Zone at our last Saturday Night Thrive. That's a new area that we have just exclusively for the children of staff and volunteers. We have over 20 volunteers for our events, and obviously 20 parents are going to have some younger kids in tow, and Jess is helping us with programming for them. So just a couple questions I have left for you guys. Rachel, can you tell me a little bit more about how someone can get an assessment or what they need to do for more information through Resilience?
Absolutely. You can go to our website, www.reach907ak.org, and you will see information there, such as our office number, 745-6200, or our clinical email address, clinical@reach907ak.org. You can contact us, and we will send you intake packets.
Perfect. And then finally, Jess, can you share with me any next steps if someone wants to volunteer, donate, or get involved with any of these efforts?
Absolutely love to. So volunteering with Reach 907, I think, is a very rewarding experience to have. And so I would love to offer that opportunity to everyone out there. Again, if you go to our website, you can find a link on there. It's pretty much all throughout the website. We're always needing volunteers. We are gearing up for a really awesome here she is.
This Our is the clinical director, Tiffany. Say hi.
Hi.
Welcome, Tiffany.
Hi. This is say hi to all of
We've been trying to get you on camera all week, so we finally got you.
Yes.
I did a sneak attack.
We're wrapping up.
So anyway, just to volunteer, you can go to our website. We do go through a rigorous process to make sure that everyone is safe and these kids are safe, but we have camps coming up. We are needing 60 more volunteers to serve our kids for camp this summer. And that commitment is pretty much like come and just have fun with these kids and just love them. And there's the easiest kids, I think, in our community to love. They're so much fun, and we have a blast at camp. And so I would love to hear from you. You can reach out to me too at jessica907ak.org or call us at the 907-745-6200 as well.
Perfect. And I'm also going to include in the notes of this video your social media links, and we'd love for you guys to show your support to Reach 907 and the important work that they're doing by following their various social media channels. And I just want to say again to Rachel and Jess, we really appreciate the work that you guys are doing. It's such vital work, and we are very grateful for your collaboration and partnership with Thrive.
We are so grateful too. We love what Thrive is doing. We love what Youth 360 doing. We love the partnerships and the agencies out there that are doing good work to change lives.
So thank you so much.